Hi everyone, welcome to Bad Weather Barbecue. I'm Johnny and today we're going to be cooking a full Scottish breakfast. Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. This is the channel where we talk all things barbecue. And today we're looking at cooking a full Scottish breakfast. So why am I doing this, I hear you ask? Well, very simply, I couldn't really find many people on YouTube that had actually done one of these, and especially not on a barbecue. When doing my research for this video, I was only actually able to find a couple of examples on YouTube of people cooking a full Scottish breakfast, and one of those was on Beard Meats Food, where the chap was eating what can only be described as a fat bastard sized portion of a full Scottish breakfast.
Get in my belly!
So what does a full Scottish consist of? Well, this differs from person to person, but here at Bad Weather Barbecue, we've got 8 key ingredients. First off, we've got bacon. We've then got Lorne or square sausage. We've then got eggs. Because it's Scotland, we've got haggis. We've got black pudding. We've got barbecue beans. We've got tomatoes. And last but by no means least, we've got tatty scones. Now, I'm very fortunate that I live in Scotland, and therefore most of the key ingredients today I could easily obtain from my local butcher. But I appreciate that for those of you in the US and indeed Australia, haggis, etc. might not be so easy to come by. So definitely have a chat with your local butcher and see what you can get. Do make sure that you stick around till the end of the video, where I'll be sharing my 3 top tips for making this recipe a success for you. In terms of how we're going to be cooking today, we're going to be cooking on my Weber Spirit 310 gas grill. One addition that I have made to it is I have added in a griddle plate to help us fry the likes of our haggis, black pudding and our eggs. You can get these from most of the brands. The likes of Weber will charge you about £90 for one of these. However, I was able to source one locally for only £20. It's not an exact fit, but it sits on top of the grates just fine, so that's what I'm going to be using today. There's not really much prep for today's cook. However, what we are going to be doing is just making up our barbecue beans ahead of time so that they're ready just to warm up when we are cooking everything else. So what we'll do now is we'll just head into the kitchen and get our barbecue beans prepped up. Okay, so we're in the kitchen now, and this is time to have a look at our barbecue beans. We've got all the ingredients set out for us here, so I'll quickly run you through these. We've got a whole medium onion, we've got 2 cloves of garlic, I've got 2 rashers of pre-cooked bacon, which I've just done outside on the barbecue just to crisp them up. I've got some hot sauce, some chipotle hot sauce, I've got some apple cider vinegar, I've got some Lee & Perrins Worcestershire sauce, I've got dark brown sugar, 400 mils of passata, and 400 grams of black beans. I'm using black beans, but you can use any beans that you like. Pinto beans is also a good variant on this one. So first step today is I'm using a cast iron pot. I've got 1 tablespoon of olive oil in there, and it's just a case of frying off our onions. And we just want to take these to a sort of light golden brown colour. Okay, with our onions now lightly golden brown, it's just a case of adding in our garlic, which will just be cooking for about a minute. Okay, and now once our garlic is in and been in for a minute, we'll add a tablespoon of our apple cider vinegar, and we'll also add a tablespoon of our dark brown sugar. And this will just help caramelize up the onions. Okay, so we've just been caramelizing our onions and that's come together really nice. So really it's just time to add the rest of our ingredients now. So I'll pop in the bacon. Then what we'll do is we'll add our beans. Like so. And then it's time to we'll add a teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. We will add pretty much as you like of our hot sauce. It's up to you. This is completely optional. I like chipotle hot sauce. It's very much up to you if you want to add that. And then last, we're going to add our passata. So what we're going to do now is just turn the heat right down, and we're just going to allow these beans to cook for probably about sort of 10 to 15 minutes. Depending on how you like your beans, if you like them really saucy, that's fine. If you like them a little bit less saucy like I do, then it might take a little bit longer. But what we do have is the beans that I've used today, the black beans, they've actually been in a tin, so they're already soft, so it's not so much a case of softening up the beans, it's just a case of reducing now really down to the texture that you like your beans. So we'll come back in about 15 minutes and see how they're getting on. So that's our beans now. It's probably been about half an hour, but the passata has reduced quite a bit, which is great. That's how I like my beans. I've seasoned to taste with just some salt and pepper, and I'm really happy with the result. So they're pretty hot, so I'll probably just leave them here, to be honest, and they'll be fine for when we come back in. So what I'm going to do now is head out. I've just been warming up the griddle plate, and we'll just get the rest of our full Scottish on the barbecue. So there you have it, a full Scottish breakfast cooked on a barbecue. Okay, so earlier in the video I said I wanted to give you my 3 top tips for making this recipe a success. So here we go. Number 1, catch your own haggis. No, I'm only joking. They're a pain in the arse to catch, just buy one from a butcher. So number 1, if you can, use duck eggs. We're very fortunate to have 3 ducks here living with us at Bad Weather Barbecue. Therefore, I like using their eggs. And what I found is actually when using the griddle plate, they're much more robust. Number 2, make your own beans. As you've seen today, I've had some great results from making my own Bad Weather Barbecue beans. You can buy them from the store, but you'll get a much better flavor, a much more tailored to your own taste if you make them yourself. Okay, number 3. If you don't have side burners on your gas grill that you can put a frying pan on, then a griddle would be a great investment. As you've seen today, I did my eggs, my haggis and my black pudding on mine, and therefore they're really versatile. As I said, you can buy them from all the big brands, you will pay for that, and therefore sometimes it pays to look around locally and see what you can find. As I said, I got mine for 20 quid and I'm more than happy with it. If you like that video, please hit that like button, and if you haven't yet subscribed, it'd be great if you would consider doing so. As ever, hit that bell for future notifications, and please leave me a comment in the section below. I'm having a lot of fun at the moment interacting with you guys. So thanks everyone for watching, you look after yourselves, and I'll see you in the next video.